Hey everyone, I'm working on another brim to make a second hat. So this is going to be my next pattern that comes out, hopefully at some point this week. I am still dealing with the wrist problem. I have my little brace off right now, but it's been an issue for, I think I'm in week 5 now, maybe week 6. And it is getting better, but it's, I don't know, 2 days ago I had zero pain whatsoever, and now it's coming back. I don't know what happened. I'm kind of wondering if it's from my giant cats. I have these 20-pound cats. You pick them up, your thumb, oh, that hurt. But you pull your thumb back and you pick them up under their little, well, my cats, their big arms. I don't know if that's what pulled it, because that's kind of what's used here. It's not carpal tunnel. And it's my non-dominant hand, thank goodness. But anyway, so I'm working on the brim, and this is called the Felicity hat. And the actual making of the brim is not in the tutorial, but there's some nice tips in here if you're new to making these simple ribbing kind of brims for your hats. So I'm just going to talk to you and work on this. So I've chained, what do I have on here? 17, and my stitch count is going to be 16, so this is all just single crochet. So I've chained 17, and then just working in the back loops is how you create the very simple basic ribbing. All right, so the first stitch and the last stitch are full single crochet, then the others are back loop only, right? So that is the V stitch right here. You go into the back loop of that V stitch and pull up your yarn. This is Paint Box Simply Erin in, I believe it's graphite. I have a bunch of this that I bought a while back. Now, I made my Arabella hat and scarf with this also. That's a popular hat pattern of mine, hat and scarf pattern. And I used the mustard yellow color, like a gold, and white. It's my accent colors. And then for this, and if you can tell on screen, this is pink. So I have some pink yarn left from the Winter's Embrace set. So that was the baby pink shade in there. And then a pink poof that I also have from a poof set. So I'm just working in the back loop. And then when I get to the end, just to make sure that it's nice and secure. We don't want it being loosey-goosey like a tooth about to fall out. Remember that when you were a kid? So I pull up, I put my hook in, and then I've got both loops on hook, pull through. Gotta be careful with this wrist. I don't hurt it. And make my stitch. Now for this, I am not chaining one. I have not chained one for any of this. Oh, I don't know any Bollywood songs. I don't think I've even seen anything Bollywood. I know I should, because apparently it's fabulous. And the performers all look so beautiful. Such beautiful people in that country. And I love all the gold and the vibrant colors and the high energy of the look of them. But I've never watched a Bollywood show or heard Bollywood singing. Let me put that on my list of things to do. What's your favorite one? Do you have a favorite Bollywood movie to recommend to me as my first introduction to the genre? I've seen the dancing on, what was it? Dancing with the Stars here in America. Several years ago, there was that Slumdog Millionaire, the song that became so popular. They did a kind of Bollywood-inspired dance. Holy cow, it was so energetic and so fun. I still remember it today. It was very memorable. The beautiful costumes. Oops. Okay, no chaining one. So we're just going to turn and work that single crochet. What time is it there in India? I think you're ahead. I'm here in the United States. I think you're ahead of me. You're in the future. Is it Wednesday there? So I'm working the back loops only. So for this brim, I'm going to work 1 inch smaller than the head that it is going to be wearing it. So in this case, it's a 22-inch circumference head, so I will work it up to 21 inches. So you customize it to fit, if you're making a teen, go about an inch smaller. If you have really thick hair or a little bit larger head, go up an inch to 22 inches. But we don't want it falling in our eyes. Let's see. So I want to make sure I get both loops on hook here at the end. There we go. So you'll see the V, both V's. Pull through. Do not chain one. I'll tell you, even though I've made several of these, the not chaining one habit when you turn, it's a tough one to break. So I have to be really mindful. Now this hat, you can make it in about a day if you have a full day. Full single crochet, back loop only, single crochet. So the hat part works up quite quickly. This particular stitch, this is the block stitch, I believe it's called. The kind of tedious ribbing is what takes so long, but the hat works up in about 3 hours. What is that out there? I think the garbage men are here. All right, so I'm just going to finish this up. I want to come on and say hello. This is the first time I've gone live, but you can refer back to this when working the pattern or anytime you're working on a brim. So the main takeaway is to do the full single crochet in the first and the last when you're working the back loop only stitch, and then do not chain one and turn for this. All right, so the pattern should be out before Friday, maybe tomorrow. We'll see how much I get done today with this sore wrist.